Wow, wow, wow. So it looks like Usyk is pulling out the fight against Takam because of a reported torn bicep. Man, oh man, oh man. This looks like things are just getting worse and worse for Eddie Hearn. He can't put on a good heavyweight show. Not that he can't put on a good heavyweight show, but the ones that he lined up in the States, they've fallen apart piece by piece. First, you have this big coming out party for Anthony Joshua in New York City, where he's supposed to come over and take over like the Beatles. Then that fight falls apart because his opponent tests positive for multiple performance-enhancing drugs. Then it's almost impossible to find a replacement for that opponent. And you find Andy Ruiz, which is he's a good boxer, good heavyweight, strong. He's ranked in the top 10. But I don't know how that fight's going to sell, for one, because it's in New York City. And two, I just don't know if the public knows him as well as they know Jarrell Big Baby Miller. So that puts Joshua's first fight in the States in jeopardy. Fast forward, you got Usyk. Usyk was fighting in Maryland, which I don't know the rationale behind that. I don't know. It might be a huge Ukrainian population in Maryland, so he may be able to sell a lot of tickets there. I don't know. But that was his first heavyweight match against Takam, which was one of Joshua's opponents. I want to say in 2017, he fought Joshua. October 2017, Takam fought Joshua. And that was supposed to be Usyk's first heavyweight fight. And it's postponed. Well, it's canceled indefinitely because he has issues with his bicep. Another heavyweight fight gone down the tubes. And I started thinking, what's going on? I'm not one to really believe in, a coincidence of this magnitude. Every heavyweight fight, something's going wrong. And then you have Devin Haney signed with Hearn to fight Luke Campbell. Luke Campbell, they were setting it up. Everybody was ready to see that fight. July 27th. Sure enough, the sanctioning body orders a fight between Luke Campbell and Vasily Lomachenko. What is going on here? If I didn't know any better, it looks like somebody is trying to box Eddie Hearn in. I don't believe in coincidence. I really don't. Not three in a row like this that really hurt this man's production or promotion. I mean, it don't take a genius to tie together the dots. Every move he's trying to make in the States, there's something or some sort of impediment to stop him from making it. Come on, guys, look and see. Really, break this down. He's in the box. And remember, let's go back to the heavyweight division. Usyk is supposed to fight Joshua in one of his 3 fights with Matchroom DAZN. That's Usyk's contract. And word on the street is, after that contract's up, Hey, the little birdie's supposed to fly south. He's supposed to go over the top rank. That's word on the street. So I can't say, it's true or false. I'm just saying the talks that's going around, what everybody in the boxing industry is saying is that he's jumping ship. Y'all heard me say it in a video before. I just didn't mention a name. Well, now this is what I'm hearing, word on the street is. So y'all can't hold me to this. I'm just sharing information with y'all that's been shared with me. So if he does do this, and that's true, that's another blow to Hearn. So I'm trying to figure out, is some of this premeditated, or does this guy just have bad luck? Because it kind of reminds me of when they froze Don King out the game, when the promoters got together to freeze Don King out to make him irrelevant or to marginalize his effectiveness as a promoter. I kind of feel that's what's going on with Hearn now in the States. Because, he has a hell of a roster. He's working with DAZN, and they invested a hell of a lot of money in a lot of fighters. I mean, Canelo got the 365 million. Triple G got something in the 9 figures. And I'm trying to figure out, how are they making this money back? How are they making this money back? Because you say, if you take just those two deals, 360 million and 100 million to Triple G, that's 465 million. Price of DAZN is, I think, is $100 for a year if you buy that package. Now, even if they sign up a million new subscribers, that is $100 million. That just pays for Triple G. Doesn't even take care of Canelo. And there's no profit. But I guess if you take it over, because Canelo, I think his fight deal is 11 fights. And so it's not like a lump sum. So I guess if you take it over time in 2-3 years, that's still what? The numbers still don't add up to where a profit will be made. But I don't know what they're getting for advertising. I don't know all the numbers. I'm just speculating here, guys. So I know y'all going to be in the comments, well, blah, blah. I'm just speculating here. I mean, these are some big numbers thrown around. So you expect big things and big fights. And it looks like there's always a hindrance when a big fight is coming. And I think it would behoove them to probably stay out of the States at this time. If I was in that position, I would sit back, let Heyman and Arum duke it out, because, let one weaken the other and then come into the States. But trying to come in the States when both of these guys are strong, very strong. I mean, Heyman really doesn't have to go outside his promotion to make fights. He got welterweight on lockdown. He got junior middleweight on lockdown. He got some issues at middleweight. He got light heavyweight pretty decently. He got some decent cruiserweights. And he got Wilder at heavyweight and some decent heavyweights he could fight. So, I mean, he kind of got... he's kind of in a good position where he doesn't need other promoters, where other promoters need him. And that's a powerful position to be in. Al is a master chess player, and he's playing a boxing game like it's chess. He's making very calculated, precise moves. And you know what? Let's be real. The boxers are getting paid because of it. The boxers wouldn't be getting this kind of dough if it wasn't for Al Heyman. Let's be real. Mike Tyson made money. Then after that Mike Tyson era, the money fell off. Heyman came back and the paydays started getting good again. That's why I don't understand why people dislike this cat so much or criticize him so much. He's helping the fighters. The fighters are getting paid. The fighters. The guys that go out there and put their life on the line to feed their families, who should get the lion's share of the money because they're taking the most of the risk. He's making sure these guys are getting paid, and people have a problem with that. All these guys say, oh, I love the fighters, and you should never call a fighter a bum because he gets in there and risks his life. But y'all hate on Heyman, the guy that wants to get that guy paid. Makes no sense. Back to Eddie Hearn. He's going to have a lot of issues here in the States. It's obvious. It's been happening. And it may continue to happen. Because you got some of these old guards in boxing built in that has all the sanctioning bodies on lock. Has all the state athletic commissions on lock. Has all the fighters on lock. This is going to be really interesting how this all plays out, because the DAZN has to make their money back. Maybe they made an investment, a 10, 20-year investment, and they plan to recoup it all in the long term, which I'm pretty sure they did. I mean, they're smart businessmen. Don't get me wrong. No one's going to put up that kind of money and not see a clear way, a clear path on how to make it back. I'm saying right now, that's a hell of an investment for what's been put out so far. For what's been put out so far, they overpaid for a lot. A hell of a lot. A hell of a lot. But, like I said, maybe it's a long-term thing. Maybe they're looking 5-10 years. they have the whole boxing game on lock, which could be possible. I keep seeing a little hindrance every time something's supposed to happen in the United States. All right, guys, I need you to like, comment. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think someone's purposely is trying to put Eddie Hearn in a box? Make sure you guys click the link below and get your You Ain't Fair Jason t-shirts.